Hey guys, welcome to Devinah After Dark. This is a new live episode series that I will be starting on the channel. So I'm so happy to have you guys here. My Devinah After Dark series is I'm going to try and do a couple a month where we all come together in a live chat and I go through one of our collections, maybe some mattes, maybe some shimmers, and we'll swatch them all and talk about them. So I'm so happy to have you guys here. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. Today we're going to swatch Sea of Shadows. I also have another Devinah After Dark. I didn't schedule just one, but I scheduled two. The next one will be tomorrow, and it will be Mystic Cove. So we're going to do this lovely palette collection here. I'm so excited. So basically what I want to do is swatch out the entire collection for you guys. And then I'm going to do a quick look with just a couple of shades. I'm thinking of doing Frozen Waves with 2 mattes, maybe 3 mattes, and seeing what we can come up with. For those of you that are new to Devinah or might have seen a couple of posts that we've been doing on Instagram, it's not a couple, it's a bunch. We just did a release of the Sea of Shadows collection, which is probably why you're here. We had a lot of requests for the image work that we have for the palette. When we released the collection, I just posted this palette, this cover, this image artwork with the collection. We are a singles brand, meaning we come out with a lot of single eyeshadows. We do bundle them together. It started off bundling together so that when you go to checkout, it's just fast and go. You add your bundle of shades to your cart and then you're out of the shop. Seamless transaction on our website. But we decided to make the palette with the image artwork that we used for Sea of Shadows and Mystic Cove because of the request for it. We had so many people reach out by email, by DMs. We also have a chat feature on our website. We had a lot of people asking if that photo was on a palette. So here we are, and we're so excited. At the moment, you can get the palette with just the 2 new shadows that were released. This originally was a 7-piece collection, and we added 2 new shadows. We extended it by 2 shadows to make it a full 9-pan palette. So you can still pick up the palette with the 2 shades. Those shades are Seaside Horizon and Calypso Shallows. And you'll get the 2 shadows with the palette, and then you can piece together all the others. Or we really did that. We did the extension pack, which is what it's called. So if you go to the website, it's there on the first page of the website on the home screen. You'll see the extension pack for Sea of Shadows. That was geared more towards everybody that came on release date of the collection back in April, who bought the entire Sea of Shadows collection. We created the extension pack so you can just get the 2 new shades plus the palette, put it with your collection that you already have at home, and you have your full 9-pan palette. For those who may have not purchased the Sea of Shadows collection, we do have the full palette with 9 shadows available as well. So you can head over to the website. I don't know what the stock is. We've been shipping out all the orders, so I don't know what our inventory level is. I should have checked that before I jumped onto the live here to our Devinah After Dark series. So what I want to do is I'm going to swatch out the shades. I'm going to do them one by one. I don't really want to put them like all 9. I mean, I can do all 9. What do you guys think? Let me look in the comments. Should we do all 9? I was thinking of just doing 1. I need to get to my comments. I think I'm just going to do 1 by 1. Okay, here we go. I found the comments. Okay, let me just go one by one. Okay, so first up, what I'm going to do is, now these shadows that I'm going to show you guys are already swatched. These are from my personal collection. So the first one that we're going to do is Aqua Abyss. So I'll show you that here. And then we're going to swatch it out. So this is what it looks like on the finger. And I want to make sure that I have my wipes ready. One moment. Let me get my wipes handy. Okay, here we go. So this one again is Aqua Abyss. Let me make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it a little wide just so that you guys can get a good eye for it. This collection, they all are duochromes. Some of them might have a third color. Okay, there we go. It's really nice and wide. This is Aqua Abyss. I learned, if you guys caught my first live, which was our reveal of what we were releasing, I learned I was going a little too fast in my arm swatches, my hand swatches. So I made notes of what I needed to change. Okay, the next one that we have is Offshore Mist. This is a beautiful green. And again, these are swatched. This is from my personal collection. I'm not going to dip into the new ones yet. Okay, and then I'm going to swatch this one here. I'm going to make them all a little bit wider just so you can get a better feel for the shadow, especially since I'm just doing one at a time. Okay, I think that's pretty wide. And here we go. And again, this one is Offshore Mist. It's a beautiful green with like some yellow lime. It's almost like a lime color. It's beautiful. Okay, the next one that's coming up, this is one of the new shadows that we just released. The singles are not available yet. When we do our restock, we're going to have the singles available. But for now, we're just focusing on the palette with the extension pack, which is the 2 new shades, or the full 9-pan collection with the palette. Okay, this one is the new one. This is Calypso Shallows. This one is so gorgeous. On my reveal video, I was wearing this shadow with Karma. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, she's beautiful. Okay, let's get her swatched. Okay. Look at how pretty she is. I love her. This is Calypso Shallows. She's stunning. I could sit here and swatch these all day. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get into the next one. I should have brought a towel in here. Let's see, if I turn the lights down a little bit, let's try that. Okay, next one that we're going to swatch. Thank you, Stephen, for telling me that, letting me know. Okay, next one we're swatching is Frothy Surf. How does that look? Is that lighting better? Lighting's better? Okay, this one is Frothy Surf, and this one has like a peachy base. It's like a peachy orange with pink. This one's beautiful too. I really feel like it's Devinah after dark now that these lights are a little lower. So this one, this shade again is Frothy Surf. Okay. The next one that we have coming up, this is Swirling Waters, and it's another blue shade. Okay, and this one, oh, if you love blues, the name Swirling Waters for this shadow is perfect. Perfect. It has this really pretty aqua color with this like it's trying so hard to be green. If you've ever been on, well, actually, you don't have to go, but in person, it's beautiful. If you've ever been like on a cruise to the Bahamas, or you've seen like pictures of Bora Bora and the way the water is like so teal in different areas, but then it also looks like really green in, you know, other places, that's this shade. This shade is gorgeous. Swirling Waters. Isn't that pretty? So nice. This is beautiful. Okay, let's get into the next one. So that was shade number 5. We got 4 more to go. Okay, this next one is the newest shade. This is part of the extension pack. This is Seaside Horizon. And this shade is really pretty too. This is a blue to purple. There's something about the blue to purple shades. They're really magical. This one, though, if you guys have Nokomis, which is from the Halo Moon collection, you know how Nokomis kind of flips your camera out? This one It's a very opaque shadow. So the base is very thick on it, the color of it, which is the blue. But then it has the purple flip in it. And if you just tap it out, you'll see all of the little micro sparks. And they have a tendency to try and flip out the camera too. Not to try, they do. They flip out the camera as well. So it's very fun to play with this shade. See what I'm talking about? Like it's the blue or the purple sparkles that makes this one like really flip out, and I love it. This is a gorgeous shade as well. Just look at that color and the purple. And it also has it has this hint of pink in a way too. Like it gives off a little pinkish vibe. The purple does. It's really pretty. Now, remember with these type of shades, you don't want to just, I mean, you could do whatever you want when you're wearing them, but to get the full effect of the shadow, it's best to apply it all over the lid. You can piece it together with other shadows to get like a rainbow effect if that's what you're going for. But these shadows are so beautiful on the full eyelid with just a single matte, a matte color in the base, not in the base, I'm sorry, in your crease. Okay, next one that we have, this is the one that I'm thinking I'm going to do a look with. I want to do my normal everyday eye color. I love wearing black in my crease and my outer V. I want to try and use a different color. Tomorrow in our Mystic Cove live, I'm going to be wearing black with the Mystic Cove. So this is Frozen Waves. So this is the shade that I think I'm going to wear today. I want to do like a dark, brighter look without using black, if that makes sense. So this is Frozen Waves. Very popular. Everybody went crazy for this one when she released. Okay, let's get her swatched. This shade is gorgeous. It has like a muted berry base, like a pink, a very dull, almost like a mauvish pink with this beautiful greenish, to me, it's like a greenish teal base, or I'm sorry, flip. Base is in my head. I don't know why. I keep saying base. So this is Frozen Waves. And let me see. Right here, you can see the base. It's like a mauvish pink with this beautiful flip. And then on certain angles, it goes from a green to a blue to that pink. If you swatch this in person, you're going to love it. I promise you, pinky swear, you will love this shade. So we'll put that one on for a quick look. Okay. Shade number 8, we have Half Sea Fog, another beautiful eyeshadow. This is an eyeshadow that I think everybody should own. It's different, it's gorgeous, it's unique. It's, oops, I turned it too much. It's a green, and it's like a grass green with just a tinge of a pink shift. And that's all it needs. It just needs something just to make it a little different, and that's what it has, just a little dash. It's gorgeous. This is what it looks like on the finger. I didn't show any of the finger swatches. I think everybody should own Half Sea Fog. It also has like a yellow, there's like yellow sparks in it, but it has just this little dash of a pink flip. Gorgeous. Okay, and this is Half Sea Fog. Do you see how you can see a little bit of that flip in there? And then on this tight angle, you can see a little bit of that gold. Oh, you can see the gold here. Look at that, how gorgeous. I'm looking over on my mirror on the other side. Now, this set, the Sea of Shadows, it is a cheaper set if you were to buy the full 9-pan collection. Right now, I believe it's $68 for the 9 shadows and the palette, much cheaper than the multi-chrome palette. There's nothing we can do about the multi-chromes. Those are expensive. Mystic Cove, I'll go over the pricing in tomorrow's video, but this Sea of Shadows is, I believe it's $68, and it has the most beautiful shades in it. Okay, this shadow here is Sunset Sands. And when I named this one Sunset Sands, there was not a better name to name this. This has everything that you would imagine the sandy shore to look like at sunset. It's gorgeous. Okay, let's get this one swatched. And this is our 9th shade that makes up the Sea of Shadows collection. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the wide swatches, doing them one at a time versus doing thin swatches and a bunch of them on the hands while we're doing our live episodes. I want to do what works best for you guys and where you can actually see the shadow. So if you can, just leave me a comment. If you're watching this on the replay, if you'd let me know, do you like the wider swatches or would you like to see all the swatches thinner and everything grouped together? This shadow is gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to create what I feel will be a fast eye look. We got all of Sea of Shadows swatched. So now let's create our look. I'm really excited to let you guys know that I'm in the final stage of my very own eyeshadow primer, eyeshadow base, and my very own glitter glue. So it's been a very long time of trying to get our eyeshadow primer and glitter glue complete and finalized. We're there, we're done. Now we're just working on packaging. So if you've seen, for the past, I don't know, maybe month, 2 months, I was going live on Instagram, on the Devinah Cosmetics Instagram. And on the live, I've been using all of the eyeshadow primer and glitter glue that I've been working on. And we also have, I guess I'll tell you guys too, because it'll be here before we know it, hopefully. But I also have my own brush set coming out, and the brush set that I have coming out is geared specifically for hooded eyes. So I'm not going to have a huge, big, fluffy brush. I have a smaller, fluffy brush that will fit better for hooded eyes. And it's a full brush set. So everything that you may have seen me use while I was doing my Instagram lives is what will be coming out in our brush set. So I'm really excited about that. Oops, sorry guys, I think I'm covering up. So I'm so excited to have our brush set finally. But you know, things like that take time to go through and know exactly what you want and get something that works perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to throw a little bit on my lower lash. And then I'll look at the comments right now before I get into my eye look. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching on the replay. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out on our first Devinah After Dark live episode series. So excited for this. For those of you that talk to me on, you know, a weekly basis, maybe on Instagram, some of you know that I've been wanting to go live, been wanting to do it, just never got around to doing it, but now here we are. So I'm so excited about that. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use Frozen Waves today, and then I'm also going to use our Matte Shadow Virago. Let me check the comments before we go in. Wider swatches. Okay, cool. You guys are for the wider swatches. Awesome. I think the wider swatches are a little bit better. You can see the shadow better, especially the shifts. Krista says, I can't wait for the primer and glitter glue. Oh my God, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. Finally, it's been forever, and our glitter glue works like a charm. Wait till you guys see the names of them. I'm so excited. You know how I am with my names, but I promise you guys will be able to pronounce these. Lock, heard it first. Heard it here first. Yes, I definitely need more hooded eye brushes. Oh, Melina, I hope you like these. It's a full brush set. There's going to be 10 brushes in the set, and from everything that you need. Yay, I have such a hard time finding smaller brushes for my old lady eyes. That's another thing, because I have a lot of wrinkles and crinkles. The brushes like actually get into what you need to do. So like I said, I'm really excited about our brush set that's coming. I hope you continue to do this. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Krista. More like a daily basis of doing lives. Thank you, Colin. Love your names. Thank you. I know some of the names are crazy to pronounce. I know. I do it for a reason, okay? I do it for a reason. I do it because it's so easy to name a shadow, which I did do in the beginning, Charmed, Stardust. You know, it's easy to do. I know that. But, and I did it in the beginning when I first started Devinah. But I didn't like having the same shadow names as everybody else. And there's so many beautiful words that have meaning. So when you come across an eyeshadow that has the weirdest name, you can't pronounce it, look it up and see what the meaning is, because that's what it's there for. Okay, so I'm just using Virago with one of my new brushes. And with mattes, I just like to tap them in. And then it's easier for me to blend them out, especially on all my wrinkles and crinkles. You guys, I have 45-year-old eyelids. I used to be in the sun a lot growing up. So this is what I'm working with. I love it when you say wrinkles and crinkles. Well, that's what I have. Oh, Colin, then you'll love the names. I'm sure, Colin, you've probably looked up names before. Colin says one of his favorite hobbies is etymology. Oh, I can't look at. I can't. There's words I can't ever pronounce too. Sometimes, trust me, especially if I try to say it fast. And I'm a fast talker. But if you guys have noticed from this live compared to my release live, I'm doing a lot better. I'm a lot slower. I took notes. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that. I got to do this. I'm not doing that. So this is a Virago. Let me get my other eye done. I hope you guys can make it for the Mystic Cove live. That eye look I'm really excited for. Just because, you know, it's multi-chromes and all. Margaret says, I love all your names. Thank you, Margaret. They have meaning. Especially the ones that are harder to pronounce. Okay. Do you guys like the eye look too? This is, like I said, a live, it's a episode series that I'd like to continue on. I was thinking of doing Mondays, every other Monday or every Monday possibly, of going live with the Devinah After Dark series. How do you guys feel about eye looks? Is this something that you like to see, something that you like to watch, or are you just here for the swatches? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, if you're here with me live, let me know in the live chat. Okay, now I'm just going to go into Karma a little bit just to deepen up this outer V. I don't think I did this before. I just want to deepen this up a little. I said I wasn't going to go dark, and here I am. Why am I doing this, you guys? I can't help it. Jeez. Okay, that's it. I'm not going no deeper than that. No deeper. But you know what? Since we are using Frozen Waves and it does have a little bit of that green shift in it, I'm going to dip into Fossick, which is our green matte. And I'm going to put that on my lower lash. Now, I have wrinkles and crinkles in my lower lash, so I like to pull the shadow down a little further. For some reason, matte shadows, even shimmers, when I pull it down a little further, it kind of conceals all of those little lines that I have. I have 1,000 of them. If you ever meet me in person, well, if you ever meet me in person, you'll see them. So I like to use one of my new brushes to get right into this under eye area and just buff out color. I enjoy both swatches and eye looks, says Lock Maiden. I have the little option to show comments in the live stream, you guys, but I don't want to keep you here late. It's we're Devinah after dark, meaning after work. Although I do have some more work to get done when I'm done here. I would love to see some of your matte shadows in action. Most of the singles I own are your multi-chromes. Awesome. Okay, Krista, I could do that. Yes, I think, okay, Dominique says, I think eye looks would be helpful, especially for those who may be new to multi-chromes and duochrome eyeshadows and may not know how to work with them yet. I'm here for that. I am so here for that because my eye looks are very simple, but they are very dark. I like dark eye looks. And it's just my taste. It's just my preference. I'm sorry, you guys, I cannot be an Instagram baddie with about 10 different like rainbow looks on my eyes. I'm not that girl. I'm not her. But if you like dark and if you like very mysterious, come to me. Come to mama. That's me. I got you. Okay, so we have Virago, just a tad of Karma in my outer V. And then I used Fossick on the bottom. So now we're going to jump into Frozen Waves. And then I think I'm going to use my Ride or Die Phantom Orb Velvets. If you guys do not have the velvets from Phantom Orbs, I'm using my glitter glue. And it's not going to be called, well, it is like a glitter glue, but it's a sparkle and shimmer glue. Sparkle and shimmer, guys. Sparkle and shimmer. You use this glue with any type of mica powder. Okay, anything that is mica based, you use our sparkle and shimmer glue with. Why? Because it's the bomb. That's why. It works so good. Okay, so I got my glitter glue down, my sparkle and shimmer. I'm going into Frozen Waves. You guys ready for this? Maybe I should, here we go. Oh, I love this. And with our new shimmer and sparkle glue, these oily eyelids that I have with all the wrinkles and crinkles, this oil does nothing. Lasts all day. I can sleep with it on and the shadow is still there in the morning. True words. Look at that. Can you see that? I could see it in in this mirror here. I don't know if you can see the shift. One thing I did not like was all the zooming in and out that I did on the last live. So I want to try not to zoom in and out so much with you guys for all of my series episodes. Okay, now I'm going in with, let me show you guys the shadow. Where's my little tool? I'm going in, it's a little dirty. I'm going in with Water Mist, and this is from, there we go. This is from the Phantom Orbs. Water Mist, Soleils, and Verdant Frost are the velvets. If you can get those, these are the best inner corner shades. Look at that glow. Oh. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you like the eye looks. If you're watching this on the replay, I want everybody's comments. Those of you that are here watching live and those that are watching on the replay. Okay, so let me finish up this eye. So this eye is almost done. So I have Frozen Waves all over the lid, Virago in the top, Karma in my outer V. I just dabbed just a tiny bit. I have Fossick in the lower lash, pulled down, and then I have Water Mist. And now I'm going to use another one of our new brushes. This is a small pencil brush. I don't use eyeliner in my waterline. I don't use a pencil eyeliner. I don't use a gel eyeliner. I use eyeshadow, every color eyeshadow in my waterline. There's a lot of people that do wear eyeshadow in their waterline. On my eyes, I'm going to do it on both eyes so it's done. On my eyes, they water very bad. And I found that using shadow in my waterline, it lasts a lot longer than if I were to wear like a kohl eyeliner. So for that reason, I specifically had this brush made for our set, for our brush set. And if any of you want to give this a try and this isn't something that you use in your regular makeup routine, I encourage you to try it. See if you like it. If you do, awesome. If you don't, that's okay too. But you can also smudge out your eyeshadow with this as well. Fast and easy. Okay. How are you guys liking it so far? Okay, let's do the other eye. So getting some more of the glitter glue. And I'm just going to lay this down all over the eye. Because I have hooded eyes, I do like to carry up my shimmers past my crease. Because if my eyes are closed, or when my eyes are open, you can't really see my lid. So I have to pull it up just a little bit over my crease. And here we go. This shadow is gorgeous. And I feel Virago is perfect with this eyeshadow. What I have found, as you can see my application, when using a glue, a tacky base, you want to use pat motions. You don't want to drag your brush. When you drag your brush, what happens is the bristles, they'll start to flicker, and then that's when you get a lot of fallout because all the little sparkles are just everywhere. So when you're using any type of a tacky base, always pat your eyeshadow on, like press it into your eye. You'll have less fallout. Some shadows, some mica powders, it just is the nature of the beast. You will get fallout. But application and how you use your brush is very key. You use a really big fluffy brush to apply any type of mica based shimmer eyeshadow, you'll get fallout. If you don't mind fallout, that's great. If you do, this is for the people that mind fallout, that do not like it, then your application is key and what you use. Okay, and then I didn't put no glitter glue on my inner corner. I just realized. So let me add a little dab of that. Grab too much from the tube. I just put it on the same brush that I'm using for Water Mist, which is the inner corner shadow. And again, Water Mist is from the Phantom Orbs collection. It's one of the velvets. And if you want to write down the shade names, it's Soleil's Water Mist and Verdant Frost. And they make the best inner corner shadows. They're so good. They glow. I get compliments all the time about them. Okay, there we go. That is my eye look, you guys. I'm done. That's it. I'm 45-year-old, wrinkly, crinkly, full of creases and lines. That is all I do for my eyeshadow. Then just a little bit of mascara. The mascara that I like to use, I'm the, well, I'm a 70s child. So I grew up in the days of spider leg eyelashes, and that's my jam. So I love the Essence Lash Princess because this mascara will make my eyelashes spider leg like it's no Black Widow's business. And I do know that that's not for everybody, but it is my style and what I like wearing. And this gives me exactly what I want. I did try there's a lot of mascaras I tried. This is the one that I always run back to because nothing does anything like I want quite as good as this mascara. Okay, mascara is done. And then the final thing is my bronzer and my lips. So for bronzer, and I have been wearing a little bit of our, let me show you guys, a little bit of one of our highlighters. This is Fun Dip. There we go. I am medium olive skin tone. Fun Dip is very, very complimentary on my skin. So let me grab my brush really quick. And I'll show you guys. This is what it looks like on the finger. There we go. Now you can see it. This is Fun Dip. Well, you can see it better like that. And I have been wearing it. That was a thick swatch. I have been wearing it lately because of summer. So I'll just tap this on here. Can you see that? Doesn't that look pretty? And I moved my mirror from over there to over here. So let me see if I can. Now I'm looking at my monitor, which is underneath my camera, but the picture is so small. It gives like a wet look. What do you guys think? And then what I'll also do is add a little bit. I'll add a little bit to the bottom of my nose to kind of highlight this area. I have a wide nose, so I don't like to put it on the tip. It just brings too much to it. So I like to do it on the bottom of my nose. Kind of gives it a different effect. You see that? Let's add a little bit more. Okay. So that's Fun Dip, if anybody's curious. And we'll do my bronzer, which, let me show you guys as well. I switch in between. Actually, we're going to do a little bit of, because I just dropped it. Can you believe that? Great, right? So we'll just use Dosne, which is my contour shade. And this I usually wear in the winter time. And then I'll use it in the summer mixed with my bronzer. And the contour that we have, Dosne, it is cool toned and it does exactly what it's intended to do. It creates shadow. I do have my lights down still. I never turned them up. Okay, and that's it, guys. This was so fun. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you're watching this on the replay. If you guys would share this video so that other people can see our newest collection. It's not a new collection. We just have the extension pack and the new palette to our one of our newer collections, Sea of Shadows. I would totally appreciate that. Your support for Devinah. It's so greatly appreciated. Okay. Ta-da! So this is a very quick look with Sea of Shadows. Again, I have Virago on the crease. Just a dab of Karma to give me a little bit of depth. I have Frozen Waves all over the lid. Water Mist on the inner corner. Fossick on the lower lash line pulled down. And Karma as my eyeliner. I have Fun Dip as the highlighter. And I have Dosne as my, we'll call it my bronzer. I use it as a little bit of a contour and a bronzer. Just a very little. And that's our look with our Sea of Shadows shade from our collection. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for your support. Again, if you can share this video, that would be great. I would appreciate that as well. And I hope to see you guys in tomorrow's live episode, Devinah After Dark. It's something that I'm going to start new for you guys, sharing our eyeshadows and creating a look to see how to use all of our products that we have in our shop. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you for being here. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.